Alright farmers, it's Monday the 25th of April and we're back with some mods. So first up we got Home Weight. This is by Rowdy Christie 1 VSR Modding Serve, 1.26 megabyte on the download, and as you can imagine you're going to find it under weights. So it's got a 3.5 ton weight to the weight, 3.5 grand to buy. Then you've got the option of changing it from front weight to rear weight, although isn't all weights front and rear weight. Alright, fair enough. And then you've got the option to change the main colour. Oh, hold on a minute. Bit of copper. Oh, excellent. I mean, it's got the 40 sticker on, I'm going to say the front of it. I mean, if you got it on the back, it'd be on the back, mind you. Saying that front or back doesn't change the colour of the reflectors or lights, whatever they are. That being said, though, I mean, it's got the little trailer hitch on it as well. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Steel Road Plates. This is by LT Group SM Modding. 0.24 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under decorations and fences. So we'll scroll all the way along to the end. There you are, 75 grand to place down. Now what this is basically a fence, but it's a steel plate. Oh, that's ace. Just click it, drag it out, and jobs are good in. Look at that. That's ace. Rusty old steel plate. Now what you can do as well is you can get rid of it. All right, we can get rid of it. All right, we'll go into demolish. There you are. But you get rid of it section by section. So if you see it on the ground there, you've got like one section there, one section, and so on and so on. So you go through it by demolishing, and then you do it section by section. So drag it out as you would do a fence, delete it individually. Yeah, I like that. Add a little bit of difference to your farm. Very nice. Right, next up is the Kuhn Acura 1600. This is by FBT Modding. 1.65 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under fertilizer spreaders. So, as the name would suggest, 1600. 1600 litre capacity on it. 36 metre working width. 12 mile an hour working speed. 16,800 to buy. Now, it's only going to do fertilizer. Interesting. Not going to do lime on that. But then again, that's not a big capacity for doing lime anyway. It does look alright though. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the RC mower. This is again by FBT Modding. 1.29 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it, as you can imagine, under mowers. And no, it's not a mower for a remote control vehicle. It's just the name of it. 50 horsepower requirement from your tractor. 2 metre working width. 13 mile an hour working speed. It's going to be all right for some small farming shenanigans. I mean, it's it's a grand to buy. The option you got there is configuration, new or used. Used takes to £200 extra off. That looks great though. Bit of rust. Well, a lot of rust to be fair. Yeah, to be fair, I think I prefer that to the new version. That looks awesome. Next up is the ROW STF 301. This is by Jonas, 3.72 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under cultivators. 45 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 3 metre working width, 7 mile an hour working speed, all for the low price of 6,700 coinage. No options, comes as it is, but those roller parts on the bottom, they look ace. I mean, they look mean. You're not going to want to get your hand caught on one of those, but that looks brilliant. Well, next up is the truck-mounted spreader. This is by Ninja02, 19.73 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trucks. So it's got a 500 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, 9,000 litre capacity, because obviously it's a spreader on the back, 36 metre working width, 18 mile an hour working speed, 130 grand to buy. You can then change the options of extensions. You've got none. Small, that puts it up to 11,000 litre capacity. Big puts it up to 14,000 litre capacity, and then back to none. Fair enough. Now, we've got the small and just the small to be fair. You get an option of a cover, so we'll carry on with that one. You've got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down, cover, no or yes, puts that on the top. Then got the option of spreader systems. You've got spreading disc as standard. 6 metre spreading units. That's going to put it up to 48 metres. That's all right. Then got main colour. That is going to do your cab. Fair enough. Then got design colour. Is going to do the design on the rest of it. Rim colour is obviously going to do your rims. And that's your options. I mean, that looks ace though. Sort of standalone spreader. Very nice. And the last mod for the day is the Prinoth Light Wolf Pack. This is by HR Forster and Bell, 10.5 megabyte on the download. You're going to find the vehicle under miscellaneous and then the 2 front parts under levelers. So we'll go into the vehicle itself first. Starts off with a 435 horsepower engine, 14 mile an hour top speed, 190 grand to buy. You then got the option to change the engine output to 672 or back to 435. You then got window tinting, no or yes. You then got beacons, design 1, 2, 3, 4, or back to 1. Main colour is going to do your main colour. Does those bits. Interior colour, well, we'll take the tinting off, that'd be a good idea. Interior colour is going to do those bits. Decals is obviously going to do the decals down the side. And the second wheel, fair enough. Air conditioning unit is going to do that part on the top like that. You then got crawler tracks. It's going to do your crawler tracks. Oh, ace. So we'll come out of that, and obviously we've got the 2 levelers. Now we've got a standard version and we've got a pro version. So standard version, 6 grand. You change the main colour. Again, you go for whichever one you want. And then design colour is going to do the bottom part. Fair enough, 5 metre working width. We then got the Leveler Pro. Obviously everything's better with a Pro. A little bit more expensive, 8 grand on that one. Still got 5 metre working width. Again, main colour and then design colour. It's going to do the bottom bit. Now, the difference between the two. Obviously, the standard one does the standard shenanigans. Now, with the Pro, you can unfold it like normal. And you've got the usual, fair enough, upwards and downs, left and right. But what you can also do, if you do RB and right stick, left and right, you can twist it. Oh, that's ace. Me tilt it backwards and forwards as well. But if you were in your bunker silo sort of thing and you thought, do you know what, I want to make a bit of a angled slope on it, so just tilt it like that and then away you go. It's just going to get all your stuff into a nice slope like that. Fair enough. Now obviously if you have got the Pro leveler, you are going to have to make manual adjustments on it as you go, because you know you might get to a little bit of a patch, you think, no, I want something different, so you just change it up a little and then just go for like the other direction, make yourself a bit of a crisscross pattern. Oh, why not? Oh, I like that. That is very nice. We've also got a new map, so we've got The Valley of the Old Farm by Black Sheep Modding, 327.52 megabyte on the download, and this has been around for a while technically, because it was in 17, 19 and now in 22. Now that looks brilliant. So we've got a few updates. We've got the Bavarian Houses by Lucas G. So we've got the Small Horman Garage including Warehouse by Top Ace 888. Farm Production by Omatana. Transport Swap Body by HR Forster and Bow. The Mar Ag Pack by SMI Modding Team. The Schluter 2500 VL by MTL Modding Team. The New Holland T8 US EU by Blower. The Tractor K700 by, now I'm going to try and pronounce this, Timazynov 102 Mac and eFarmer Erland 10. The Clash Jaguar 820-880 by Eid123. The Swather Pack by BC Bueller. The Map Gaugenberg by Yogi. Now there's no mention of a new save on that one, so that's alright. And we've also had an update to the Pumps and Hoses Pack by Creative Mesh. Now there's no changelog on that one, so alright, fair enough. So that's your mods done for you. Now we just launched the channel membership, so why don't you go and click that button and join us on Andy's farm. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, it's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.